What's up, guys? It's Adam from esportsheaven.com, and I'm here with the King of Smash, Liquid Ken, former Evolution champion. How you doing today, man?
I'm good. Just my voice isn't not the best, but I'm doing good.
Okay. All right. I know that you entered both Smash games this Evo, right? So tell me a little bit about what happened. Walk me through your matches.
Okay, so I did Melee, got out of pools, and then round 2 easily. Smash 4, I entered for fun. At first, I went Corrin, and then my first match was a Corrin Diddle. No experience at all in Corrin Diddles. Never, ever met another Corrin player in my life.
Right.
So after I lost to him, close matches though, I decided just to go all Ganon for the flash.
Okay.
So my goal was to up tilt easy money everybody in tournament, and I happened to up tilt easy money at least out of the 4 games that I played in losers. I made a strong comeback in losers with Ganon.
Okay.
I ended up getting at least 8 up tilts within those games.
Nice.
Some kids were definitely salty and crying about that. They couldn't believe it hit.
Right. And how about Melee? Tell me a little bit about your matches there.
So after round 2 Melees, day 2, I played Woogie Woo first. I was supposed to play Gravy, but he ended up showing, so I was a little disappointed. But Woogie Woo was a Marth player. I'm pretty good in the Marth matchup, so it wasn't too bad. And then I played Swedish, and dude, I'm still salty about Swedish. Okay, the first game against Swedish was good. It was all right. I was kind of learning him, so he won by 1 stock, right? So it was close. Second game, I took him to Yoshi's. I beat him pretty solidly with 1 stock last match, or not last hit, but 1 stock. And then last game on FT, I was out mind gaming the crap out of him, so he didn't know what was going on. I was catching him off guard with side Bs, down tilt, grabs, good combos, and I was up 2-1 in stocks, and I was at 60%. And he gets a good down throw combo, fair. So it's 1-1, but he's at pretty high percent, 80%. And I had this amazing combo on him. I did 3 fairs, then a 4B and another fair, which got him off the stage. And he was at 100% at the time. So all I had to do was a good clean edge guard.
Right.
So I grabbed the ledge, and he up Bs, and he goes on the stage. And all I had to do was a down air, and then follow up with a forward smash up tilt or something like that and kill him.
Right.
But my C-stick jammed. It was just a John. Or I choked, one or the other. I probably choked. So I tried to down air him, and I ended up fairing instead. And then he just came back with his chic grimeness. So I lost. I was a little salty, but then I went through losers. I think I beat Jace, and then all I had to do was beat Ice to make it out because Ice lost to Blaya, which is a pretty big upset. I'd rather have played Blaya because I'm better against Luigi's than I am Fox. And then Ice rematch of Evo 2015, yeah. Got him down to the last stock both games, but couldn't clutch it.
Okay, tough run. Even Swedish, when I talked to him, he was like, "Yeah, Ken kept on doing these things. I had no idea what was going on." He was saying all these old school tricks. He doesn't play like other Marths, so you definitely gave him a run for his money. He said he was very, very scared of being sent into losers. So overall, how are you happy with your run? Did you do a lot of prep? Was this something that you really were putting a lot of effort into show a good performance?
This Evo, I wasn't training as hard. My wrist. I'm still not going to too many tournaments because I'm letting my wrist get better. But it's funny because even though I don't play as much, I'm able to compete with the top players. Even with Swedish, I gave him a hard run for his body. Same with Ice, and these guys play a lot. So I feel once I get back into the groove and start practicing again, I can make a pretty strong comeback. I just need to wait till the time's right.
And we talked about last year how your wrist, you were saying that if it gets any worse, you might have to retire again. How's the progression with your wrist now? Have you been seeing a doctor, things like that? What's the recovery looking like?
It's actually looking a lot better. Even this Evo, I didn't have any pains playing, so which is great. I just need to go home, fine tune a couple things, and come back stronger. But my wrist has been feeling a lot better, so I might be going to more tournaments.
Fantastic. I'm sure a lot of people want to see you perform at many other tournaments. So yesterday, Armado won. Congratulations to him, of course. But of course, whenever Armado or Mango comes in, or wins, there's always a debate of who's the greatest, and then your name is always thrown in. Is that something that you really care about, or is that kind of you did what you had to, what your resume speaks for itself, and you don't really care about the all-time great list, so to speak?
I mean, if there was an all-time great list, usually there's never the greatest player of all time because it always changes, Right. But there's always a Hall of Fame or something, and I'm always a part of that. So, it's cool to see Armada, have a good run, say with Mango and stuff. But I mean, I'm in the Hall of Fame, so no matter what, I'm so proud of that. So.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of stupid how people are like, oh, he's the best player of all time. But there's like always like time frames and decades of the best players. It happens in sports, happens in all over, like anything you do in poker, So it's always just like time frames, But I'm glad I'm still playing Melee and seeing the fans and doing Ken combos and my matches are always really hyped. So.
I think everyone was happy just seeing you come back in general. No one ever thought you would, but now you're here. So I think everyone's just thankful for that. Now, back in the day, you were one of the best doubles teams with Isaiah, and we've seen doubles kind of have a resurgence with more dedicated doubles teams and the Fuse circuit. Obviously, that just happened today. Once your hands get better, is that something that you want to focus on as well? Maybe finding a statics doubles partner and really getting to doubles, considering your resume with that form of Melee?
If Isaiah decided to come back and play Melee, I'd team with him for sure. We have good synergy, but that's never gonna happen. So I mean, I'm teaming with someone named Santi, aka El Fuego, but we don't really practice too much. We just go to tournaments and play together. But our teamwork's actually getting better. He's learning, and I'm telling him to do things. I'm a great teams player, so if there's actually like a doubles circuit, we might like get on there and try to do better.
Do you enjoy playing doubles more, or are you more of a singles guy?
I'm more of a teams player, like in any game. If there's like Dota, League, I'm usually like the support trying to like help the team out. I'm never like the solo carry all, Yeah, but I mean, it's two different games, I really like teams. It's just the fact that you can combo somebody to 0 to death with like 2 players looks cool. And, you just take up more of the map in teams. In singles, there's so much like more space, So I'm more of a teams player, but I also like singles.
Now, I remember the first time we spoke, you were telling me about how you liked playing other games in esports, like you just said Dota, StarCraft as well. Obviously, StarCraft Remastered is coming out. Are you excited for that? Are you going to be playing? What are your plans with that game?
The only game that I'm going to be playing, ever since Rest Issues, I like quit every single like computer game that I've played. So the only game that I might be playing is just Brewer because that was like my first esports game, and it's remastered. So I might just go take it casually, maybe some 3v3, big game hunters, fast money maps. With some friends, Other than that, like, I haven't been playing any computer games.
Okay. I'm sure many people would like you to stream you that, so definitely be on the lookout. I don't know if anything else to say, man. Are any shout-outs you want to give, words you want to say to the fans? How can the fans follow you?
Just follow my Twitter. I'm usually active on Twitter. Facebook, I'm not so active. Usually just Twitter. Usually Instagram, I'm like an Instagram dude, so I don't really post too much. But Twitter for sure. Just follow me on Twitter. You want to keep up with the updates. I usually tweet stuff. Mainly like where I'm going, or maybe some Pokemon Go related stuff. Okay. I'm still playing because the raid just came back. Other than that, just thanks for supporting me and keep up with the Melee scene.
All right. There you have it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned to esportsheaven.com for more coverage of EVO 2017. We'll see you guys.